APC hits back at Babachir Lawal, says ex-SGF is a burden and in need of counseling. Not be small thing. I know Babachir Lawal came out and dropped his own bombshell that Tinubu did not win the election. It was Peter Obi that won the election, and said so many things. So in reaction to that those statements, APC has come out now to fire back at Babachir Lawal. Not be small thing. Let's hear what they have to say. Former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babachir Lawal, emerged from his hibernation, slinging incoherent aspersions on the person of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, and the exalted office he occupies. Can you imagine? So a statement by APC National Publicity Secretary Felix Moka says after a long hiatus licking his wounds from the monumental electoral loss of his candidate in the last presidential election, Lawal unabashedly is out again, peddling gibberish rather than learn from his political misadventure with equanimity. Now, for English, clearly the defeat of his principal, Peter Obi, at the poll has done incalculable damage to Mr. Lawal's psyche and his capacity for rational thought, as evident in his analysis based entirely on the figment of his warped imagination rather than on hard facts and figures. A clear sign of his disconnect from reality was his reference to election held in May 2023 rather than February. We challenged Babachir Lawal to give a detailed breakdown of his so-called aggregate fact sourced from independent sources, which he claimed proved that Obi won the election, or forever keep mute. That he did not provide these facts to help Obi prove his case before the Presidential Election Petition Court is a massive disservice, if not betrayal of his political principle. Not a small thing. Babachir Lawal ought to have known that running a jaundiced commentary on a matter before the Supreme Court is the height of irresponsibility, but he is still nursing bitterness and vindictiveness over his failed dream of running on a joint ticket with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Indeed, Babachir Lawal is in their need of professional counseling and deserves our collective pity. It is obvious he may never get over the pain of being tossed into the dustbin of political ignominy by President Bola Tinubu, who, against all odds, defeated Mr. Peter Obi, that exploited our religious and ethnic fault lines in his campaign for the nation's highest office. Thankfully, Nigerians across all ethnic and religious divides saw through Babachir Lawal's and Peter Obi's shenanigans and voted for the best candidate, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Furthermore, it is very uncharitable for Mr. Babachir Lawal to question the professional competence of President Tinubu's appointees, some of whom he cannot hold a candle to their political and professional accomplishment. Babachir Lawal is one lightweight politician who thinks himself a heavyweight. He failed spectacularly as a politician in his state of Adamawa, where in 3 election cycles he could not deliver his ward and local government in his hung local government. Despite his legendary failure as a politician, former President Muhammadu Buhari, in deference to diversity, appointed him to the high office of SGF, where he was unceremoniously sacked on account of very poor performance and dishonorable conduct. A man like Babachir Lawal is in no position to offer an opinion on the competence of President Tinubu's appointees. We are convinced that these appointees would justify the confidence reposed in them by the president by delivering on the promises of the renewed hope agenda of this administration. And while they are at it, we would admonish Babachir Lawal to concentrate on managing his farm and stop constituting himself into a needless distraction unbefitting of his age and status, said the statement. Oh boy, they don't finish up. They don't feel Babachir Lawal. That's why that he that must come to the equity must have his hands clean. Okay, he has issue of grass cutting that EFCC grabbed him or DSS or so, and he managed to get pity, and they released him before he left APC and then joined the. I don't know whether it's in Labour Party now or it's in the PDP, but I think he supported Peter Obi so much when he was released. Okay, but the fact here is that they have lambasted him. APC has hit back on him seriously for the statements that he made, and people are reacting to what Babachir Lawal said. Somebody said that that INEC chairman thunder with fire shared Obi's votes between APC and PDP just to make sure Obi has no chance. Nothing good will come out of APC. That's what somebody saying. Somebody, he doesn't need any counseling. When a member of a family says his father is a thief, the father is a thief. APC should enjoy their stolen mandate while it lasts. These assistant self. What is jaundiced commentary again? Abi, the guy just show English here, used words to disprove Babachir Lawal's position. Some say, thief man, bring back our money first. If not, PMB, who will give you SGF in Nigeria? Yes, if not PMB, who will give you SGF in Nigeria? Now, so it be now. All of them will give their people position for compensation, not for competence. That is it. Grass cutter, Bajue, 300 million naira, bring back our money. They don't give them. Grass cutter, Bajue, not be smart, you know. That's grass cutter cheats. The fraudulent man seated on a stolen mandate, okay, will be sacked and jailed by the judiciary for Obi's divine, honorable enthronement as the authentic president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Somebody say, just in your dream, not be smart, the fight front, fight back. Fight front, fight back. APC hungry wolves would always stop at nothing to try to kill the truth, but time is of the essence. Darkness can never prevail over light. This would be a new dawn for Nigerians, no matter the Supreme Court lies on this open truth. The people will surely reclaim their country back, okay? And at this time, nobody, even the INEC, won't be able to stop it. The SGF has spoken the truth, but those that hate it can go to hell and build their mansions there. Who cares? Because the liberation of Nigeria is now. And be smart, Counseling is begging the world. He actually requires mental examination and psychotherapy. That's what another person is telling to Babachir Lawal here. So that is what is happening, because Babachir Lawal had hit on Tinubu and APC. APC had hit back now on Babachir Lawal through their spokesperson, Felix Moka. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment in this regard.